Today's video, we're going to do a little bit of a market update. We're now into December, so keep watching, find out what's happening. Hopefully Steve's not going to make too much noise in the background, and give us a like, drop us a comment, and hit that subscribe button, because we're still trying to get to 15,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And if you haven't bought a caravan, if you're thinking about buying a caravan, have you been putting off buying a caravan? So yes, we are well into December. Things on the caravan side and motorhome side, the leisure side, the last thing that people are thinking about, or majority of people about, is actually going away in the caravan now. So it really drops off for us now this time of year. So our view is that anything that we sell during December, it's a bonus basically. Really nice little van, this one. Have a look in that washroom. Nice coachman. 18995 this one, quite a heavy van. But yeah, the chances that we're actually going to sell much now in December is slim to none. It goes very quiet. Even during COVID with the massive boom, December was always still quiet. We didn't really do an awful lot during December, so it's just the way that it is. Now, we've said it before that the market has definitely changed to what it was, and we're sort of looking at what we think is going to possibly happen for 2023. Now, what we have seen, even over the quieter periods, is that I don't think we're going to see a massive crash within the market. We've just not seen. Yes, people are selling, but people are still buying as well. So we've not seen that massive crash. We did a little the recession, the UK recession. It's pretty obvious that we are going to go into recession. But what that I think means is that caravanning and motorhoming and UK holidays is going to possibly go through a little boom again. So I think what we're going to hopefully see is that come January, once people have sort of sat over the winter, looked at sort of all the mortgage rates, what all the costs are for sort of what your living cost is basically, I think it's not as bad as it's all sort of making out, and people, some people out there are worried. And I think we're going to start with a good kick-off to the season. I think there's a lot of people that are still thinking about buying caravans, but there's a lot of people that have sat on the hands and sort of been saying, well, I'm not going to buy at the minute because I think the market's going to drop. I think we're going to see a massive drop in the prices. For that to happen, we would have to see a massive slowdown on the new caravan sales first of all, because it's a lot to do with the new caravans that is holding the prices up. The new cost to build isn't going down. It's not going to go down anytime soon. Inflation, yeah, I think it's going to stabilise and steady, but unfortunately it's like anything. Once the prices have gone up and you start getting used to paying those higher prices, they never really come down. I think we might see more availability. I think, and I hope that we'll have more choice. So if you're looking to buy a caravan, you should be able to have more choice, and I think you'll possibly have a little bit more bartering potential there. Whereas for the last 2 years, it's literally been, well, that's the price, and if you don't want to buy it, the next person, the other 3 people that are waiting to buy that one, are going to come through and buy it. So, and I think that is going to change slightly. I think we are going to just see more of an even playing field where you can actually sort of go, well, actually, I've seen one, and it's got this and it's got that, and there's included that in there, and you're going to have chance to sort of not get your own way 100%, but have a little bit more bargaining power. I think dealers are going to still want to be sort of moving the stock and trying to keep up with the amount of sales that we've been used to. So I think dealers are going to be more keen to actually sell the caravans than ever. So I think it's going to give buyers a good opportunity for next year, with actually trying to get the stock and the caravan that they want. I think that prices are going to sort of hold, and I think what that's going to create is more part exchanges coming through into the market, where people have sort of held on to the caravan because they've not been able to find what they've wanted, or they've been worried about the prices, and we'll start to see more part exchanges coming to the market, which again then is going to sort of release more caravans into the market for new buyers. So hopefully that is sort of a bit of a prediction, more than anything. I'd sort of sat here September, and I thought October, November, it's going to absolutely crash. I do think that things are going to really crash, and I sort of sat on my hands for a little bit because I was a little bit unsure what was going to happen with the market. And we did a few videos, and I'd basically said that before or around that time, and it never happened, and I was really surprised that we didn't get it. And I think if we were going to get a big crash in the market, that would have been the time that it was going to happen. So I think that we're going to start with a good strong January. February I think is going to slow slightly. Oh, the door is well and truly, it's frozen. The door's frozen. I'm not going to force it. There's a little bit of water got through the seal. That door hasn't been shut properly, so I'm not going to force it because it's well and truly frozen in the bottom frame there. So yeah, I just think that we're going to sort of see probably a little bit quieter February then, because I think there's going to be a lot of people coming out buying January, and then March, April, I think we're just going to get ready for the Easter, and it will possibly go a little bit silly. But I think there's going to be more caravans out there. I think prices are going to stay somewhere near. I don't think you're going to see any big drop-offs in prices, unfortunately. I could be wrong, I could be completely wrong, and the market could crash and we don't sell anything, but I don't think that's going to happen. Let us know in the comments what your thoughts are. If you haven't bought a caravan, if you're thinking about buying a caravan, have you been putting off buying a caravan? Let us know what your thoughts are. Because again, it's nice to see a lot of different sorts of people's points of view, not some stupid dealer sat here and trying to say everything's brilliant and everything's great. And I don't think I'm saying that. I think what I'm saying is that it's going to stay about like it has. We're going to have ups, we're going to have downs, but in general, I think the market is going to stay fairly stable. So yeah. Thanks for watching. I'm Mark at the Caravan Place.